So even, I mean, we have this year beyond breakout for you guys, for you and Eddie. Gone Too Far, Driving My Life Away, I Love a Rainy Night, Step by Step. Non-stop number ones.
Yeah.
Just
some of them were number one. Just unreal. I mean, it really was unreal. But you know what? We'd always go, now let's not get stupid here. Let's dive right back in and write something else. We I mean, really.
Well, the one I love is I Love a Rainy Night, because my dad and I commuted to. You remember where you songs, right?
Right.
They have a setting,
Yeah,
for you.
yeah.
Sometimes
That's good to hear.
And that one has a setting for me.
Well, I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. I love to hear the thunder, watch the lightning when it lights up the sky. You know it makes me feel good. Well, I love a rainy night, it's such a beautiful sight. I love to feel the rain on my face, taste the rain on my lips. In the moonlight shadows, showers wash all my cares away. I wake up to a sunny day, 'cause I love a rainy night. Yeah, I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. Ooh, ooh. I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. I love to hear the thunder, watch the lightning when it lights up the sky. You know it makes me feel good. Well, I love a rainy night, it's such a beautiful sight. I love to feel the rain on my face, taste the rain on my lips. In the moonlight shadows, puts a song in this heart of mine, puts a smile on my face every time, 'cause I love a rainy night. Yeah, I love a rainy night. Ooh, I love a rainy night. Yeah, I love a rainy night. Ooh, ooh. Showers wash all my cares away. I wake up to a sunny day, 'cause I love a rainy night. Yeah, I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. You can see it in my eyes. Yeah, I love a rainy night, 'cause it makes me high. Ooh, I love a rainy night. No, I do. Yeah, yeah, I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. You can see it in my eyes. I love a rainy night. Makes me high. Well, I love a rainy night. I love you too. Yeah, I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night.
So let's talk about the backstory on this. This was a lyric that Eddie had been bandying about for a while, right?
Yeah, he had a little, I would say it was about 10 seconds long piece on a cassette. He would writing sessions when I'd get together with him, and also when Eddie and I and David got together. For about 3 years, he'd bring that and bring it up and figure out what we didn't know what to do to make it. And then one day he came in with it and brought it up again, and I don't think it started this way, but it might have. I'm not sure. We started writing on it. Start hand claps and finger snaps, and I swear he should have had carpal tunnel after that, because he did it for hours while we were writing that song. We wrote along on that song quite a while, down on Music Kitchen. Finally, we knew we had something good that day. We went, that's good. And we went in and did a little demo of it. I played on my show, the originals, because it's real loose. It's got words in it on the demo that were thrown at the session. We rewrote it at the session. It was a real creative process over years of getting to that song and writing it and forming it the way it right up to the last studio.
I like it because it's a bright key, talking about a rainy song,
Yeah.
And I like it because rain is usually a negative thing in country western music.
Yeah.
And the whole thing.
Yeah, we knew we were doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, we thought it was a novel way to do it. I have to say the hand claps and finger snaps are very, very cool in that song.
David's original made the final cut.
Well, about that. And then we tried to put it on. And we all went out in the studio trying to do that. David did it and he couldn't get it all the way through the song to sound right. It's hard to keep the same sound going, like finger
Today
snaps.
you just loop it, right?
Yeah. Finger snaps especially. I mean, it changes every time you do it. And I discovered something during that time. It really shouldn't be called finger snaps because what you're really hearing the sound of the thumb.
It's not even the thumb.
Yeah, and I discovered that trying to do it, during that time. And I went out for about 30 minutes, tried to put it on the cut and couldn't get it. Eddie tried it. Finally, David called Farrell Moore, and famous at the time. I think he's still around. I'm not sure, but anyway, he went out there and did it in about 10 minutes. And that's because we didn't cut it to a click, which was and so it kind of drifts a little bit there. And that's trying to overdub something specific like that.
You guys have this group of session musicians that are on most of your cuts and talk about them because these guys are the unheralded heroes of.
They are. They're just
the sound that you guys created, which I think arguably is the Nashville 78 to 80 period.
Yeah.
When they talk about the Nashville sound, you guys crossed over in a big way into other charts.
Yeah. People have asked what you guys are trying to do, and we said we weren't really trying to change anything or do anything other than just music. That's all we were doing. We didn't have any constraints because we weren't famous. You know what I mean? We were trying to fit into anything. We started out raw and just doing it whatever felt good. And we just continued that thing. Just whatever the song should be to our mind, and not say, is that going to go over okay on country radio or is it going to be a pop? We never thought in those terms. We just thought this is what we should do on this.
So Love Will Turn You Around is a record where your session. Before we talk about Love Will Turn You Around, tell us about your book.
Well, I've got a book out. Someday I'm going to rent this town, and people ask me how I got that name, and there's an old joke. This rube from the country decides to go to New York City and goes and he's got his bags, right, and he goes and he gets off the airport and he's Times Square and down and he looks up at New York and shakes his fist and says, "Someday I'm going to own this town." And he looks down and his bags are gone. And I always thought that was a funny joke. So instead of the ego of I'm going to own, I think it's funnier to say, "Someday I'm going to rent this town," and it makes it a little more iffy. So that's how I got the name of it.